Hello and welcome to the HouseLux Estate channel, your trusted ally in building a prosperous future. Here, we're all about empowering you with the knowledge and tools you need to master your finances and create long-lasting wealth. We believe in the power of financial literacy and its potential to transform lives. So, whether you're just starting out or looking to level up your financial game, you're in the right place. Today, we'll guide you on how to develop strong financial habits. So, stay tuned. To kick things off, let's understand why financial habits are so crucial. You see, just as we need to maintain good habits for our physical health, we also need to cultivate strong financial habits for our economic well-being. These habits are the building blocks for financial stability, freedom, and long-term wealth. Without strong financial habits, we run the risk of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly towing the line of financial distress. But with them, we can grow our wealth steadily and securely over time. We can create a safety net for ourselves and our loved ones, afford the things that truly matter, and even achieve financial independence. Think of your financial habits as the roots of a tree. The stronger and deeper they go, the taller and more robust your tree of wealth can grow. And remember, each decision you make, each habit you form, can either nourish or hinder this growth. Remember, your financial habits can make or break your wealth growth journey. The first step towards strong financial habits is learning to live within your means, and that begins with a budget. Picture this: you're on a journey, and your financial goals are the destination. Now, a budget? It's your roadmap. It shows you where you are, where you're heading, and the best route to get there. But what is a budget, really? It's a plan, a tool that helps you understand your income and expenses and how they interact. Imagine your income as a pie, a delicious money pie. Each slice represents a different category of your expenses, like housing, groceries, entertainment, and savings. A budget helps you determine how big each slice should be, ensuring that your pie is divided in a way that aligns with your financial goals. But a budget isn't just about restriction, it's about empowerment. It gives you control over your money, instead of letting your money control you. It's like having a personal financial compass, always pointing you in the right direction. Now you might be thinking, but I've tried budgeting before and it didn't work. That's okay. Budgeting isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. There are different methods you can try, like the envelope system, the zero-based budget, or the 50-30-20 rule. The key is to find a method that fits your lifestyle and stick with it. Remember, a budget isn't set in stone. It's flexible, adaptable. As your income changes, your expenses shift, or your goals evolve, your budget should too. It's a living document, constantly changing and growing with you. And yes, sticking to a budget can be tough, especially at first. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. It's like building a muscle. It takes time and effort, but it's worth it. So grab a pen, a piece of paper, or a budgeting app, and start mapping out your money journey. Understand your income, categorize your expenses, set your financial goals, and create a plan to reach them. A well-planned budget is your first step towards financial stability. It's time to take that step and start building those strong financial habits for long-term wealth. Now that you have a budget, the next step is to start saving and investing. Let's talk about saving first. Saving a portion of your income isn't just a good habit. It's vital for long-term financial health. It's like building a safety net under your feet, providing you with a cushion for unforeseen circumstances and enabling you to take calculated risks. A good rule of thumb is to save at least 20% of your income, but don't just stash it under your mattress. Instead, put it in a high-yield savings account where it can accrue interest over time. Now, let's move on to investing. You might think investing is only for the wealthy, but that's far from the truth. With the rise of micro-investing platforms, you can start investing with just a few dollars. Investing is an excellent way to grow your wealth over time. Rather than just saving your money, investing allows your money to work for you. Think of it like planting a seed. You might not see much growth in the beginning, but with time and patience, that seed can grow into a thriving tree, providing fruits year after year. That's the magic of compound interest. Your money generates earnings, which are then reinvested to generate their own earnings. Albert Einstein once called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. And who are we to argue with that genius? Investing is not without risks, though. It's important to understand that you could lose money. That's why it's crucial to diversify your investments and not put all your eggs in one basket. Consider investing in a mix of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And remember, investing is a long-term game. It's not about getting rich quick, but about building wealth over time. Let's wrap this up. Saving is about preparing for the future, and investing is about growing your wealth. It's a powerful combination that can set you on the path to financial freedom. Remember, the key to wealth is not just earning, but saving and growing what you earn. While saving and investing are crucial, it's equally important to avoid unnecessary debt. Now, we all know that debt can be a heavy burden. It can keep you from achieving your financial goals and even lead to financial ruin if not managed properly. So how do you avoid unnecessary debt? Well, the first step is to understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt, like a mortgage or student loans, can help you increase your wealth over time. Bad debt, on the other hand, like credit card debt or payday loans, often come with high interest rates and can quickly spiral out of control. The key to avoiding bad debt is to live within your means. That means not spending more than you earn. It sounds simple, but it's often easier said than done. It's all too easy to be tempted by the latest gadgets, fancy vacations, or designer clothes. But remember, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Another way to avoid unnecessary debt is to build an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. Having an emergency fund can help you cover unexpected expenses without having to resort to high-interest debt. Now, what if you're already in debt? The first step to managing existing debts is to stop accumulating more. Then make a plan to pay off your debts as fast as possible. Start with the debt with the highest interest rate and work your way down. And remember, every little bit helps. Even if you can only afford to pay a little more than the minimum payment each month, it can make a big difference in the long run. Finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. There are many resources available, both online and offline, to help you manage your debts and get back on track towards financial stability. Avoiding unnecessary debt can significantly boost your financial stability and long-term wealth. So take control of your finances today and start your journey towards a debt-free future. Finally, commit to continuous learning about finance. Now, you might be thinking, I've set my budget, I'm saving, I'm investing, I'm avoiding debt. Aren't I done? Well, not quite. See, finance is an ever-evolving field, influenced by global events, market trends, and groundbreaking innovation. Just as a professional athlete never stops training, a wealth builder never stops learning. To keep your financial habits strong and your wealth growing, you need to stay informed. You need to understand the latest investment opportunities, be aware of changes in tax laws, and learn about new tools that can help manage your wealth. So where do you get this information? There are plenty of reliable sources out there. Books, online courses, podcasts, and blogs can provide essential insights. Look for resources that are well regarded in the finance world. Authors like Robert Kiyosaki and Suze Orman, or online platforms like Investopedia and The Balance, can be excellent starting points. Remember though, not all information is created equal. Be critical of what you read and hear. Cross-reference information and always consider the source. And most importantly, never stop learning. Those who are financially successful are often those who are perpetual students. They understand that the world of finance is dynamic, and their approach to wealth building must be too. Your financial education is the ultimate tool in your wealth building journey. So, that wraps up our guide on developing strong financial habits. We've traversed the importance of these habits and why they're the backbone of long-term wealth. Starting with a budget, we've seen how this simple yet powerful tool can give you control over your financial future. Then, we delved into the world of saving and investing, where we explored how these practices can grow your wealth over time. We also discussed the dangers of debt and the importance of avoiding it as much as possible. Lastly, we emphasized the necessity of continuous learning to keep up with the ever-changing financial landscape. Now it's your turn to put these habits into action. Remember, financial freedom isn't a destination, it's a journey, and every step you take is a step closer to your goal. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to the HouseLux Estate channel for more financial wisdom. Here's to your journey towards financial freedom and long-term wealth.